Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. Let's start with our 500 millibar chart as usual. Excuse me. And as we expected from yesterday's video, we are in a fairly zonal pattern. There is a kind of slight, ever so slight ridging kind of in the northern plains here, but for the most part, the pattern looks pretty calm. And as we head through this afternoon and into tomorrow night, it only looks the same, if not even slightly more calm. As we head through the period, particularly into tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow night, it does look like we just have some broad ridging across the country as a whole, which a ridge is just the opposite of a trough, where it is curving around a high pressure system instead of a low pressure system, with the high pressure system looking like it is probably down here near the coast. And again, this looks like a fairly calm pattern for us, so we likely won't be seeing much in terms of disturbed weather. However, the upper air pattern is not the full story, so let's take a look at the surface, and we kind of have a broad area of low pressure off in the west. We kind of have a low pressure center right here where my mouse is, and another one kind of like right here. Excuse me. And there is a warm frontal feature that is kind of stretching across the country from that. And this system is supposed to remain fairly scattered until we head into tonight, where you start to see it kind of focus further up north, and we will have a warm frontal feature across our area, and that could bring some precipitation, as well as you may figure from a warm front, some warmer air. Now let's actually take a look at temperatures. So right now, our temperatures are in the low 30s, and as the day progresses, as we head into the overnight hours, and into tomorrow morning, they're supposed to remain pretty steady and slowly climb into the upper 30s. And then, of course, as that low pressure system and that warm front moves through, excuse me, and we'll be feeling the effects of the warm front this afternoon and overnight. But as we head into tomorrow, that low pressure system will actually move past. And then, of course, tomorrow night, we are going to start to feel the effects of the cold front that it is bringing in behind it. So tomorrow we could see a high, again, in the upper 30s. It is possible that we maybe get close to 40. And then tomorrow night, temperatures are probably going to drop below 30 once again. Taking a look at the current radar, we do see a lot of that precipitation is already kind of making its way through the area. We may have had some light rain or snow showers earlier. I wasn't exactly looking out the window, so I don't know for a fact, but there could be more throughout the day and more tonight. Some areas to the north of Lansing, kind of around Mount Pleasant, Big Rapids area, there is a slight chance that they could get some freezing precipitation, but for the most part, it does not look like it is going to be anything significant. Now, I probably don't even have to show you this at this point, but yeah, it's going to be cloudy per much of the period. There is a chance Tuesday evening. At this point, it would be dark. This is 9 p.m., so it likely won't matter. But kind of the 9-10 p.m. time frame, we might see some breaks in the clouds tomorrow. But other than that, it's going to be cloudy. Last but not least, let's take a look at the wind. This is the hourly max wind averaged across all of the models. So the actual sustained winds are probably going to be a bit lower than what is shown here. And even then, it doesn't look like much. And I will continue to move it through. Yeah, it looks like the highest forecast winds are going to be early afternoon tomorrow, maybe around the 15 to 20 mile per hour range at most. And let's take a look at the average wind gusts. Maybe it gets a little gusty today, up to around 20 miles per hour. Maybe this evening we get some gusts in some small areas up to 30. But other than that, those look to be the strongest gusts. Even tomorrow, gusts are likely to remain below 30 for the Lansing area. Other parts of Michigan, it might get a little bit windier, but that's what it's looking like for wind gusts. And I believe that's all I have for you today, and I hope to see you tomorrow.